get Varidos and then craft it to make Marquise Varidos. I need 5 Fieldron. I need 5. So yeah, I need to do a shit ton of invasions. Invasions are how I'm gonna get my Mulligan Mass, my Detonite Injector. Argon Crystal not gonna be so bad. Forma's gonna be a bad one. Nighton Extract's gonna be a bad one. Fieldron isn't, again, that's another invasion mission. Or about doing 2 invasions and I'll have enough of that. So yeah, I'm gonna be building a lot of shit thanks to the dojo I just joined. Now, let me run through the list of stuff I'm going to be creating. Ignis Wraith, which is basically a flamethrower. Javlock, which is basically it's like a staff weapon, but it's a primary, and what you do is you throw it, and well, you can either shoot it or throw it. Either way, it does blast damage. Ogress, which is basically a rocket launcher. I'm going to be making Opticore, which is basically a Spartan laser from Halo.
I think I tried Ogress and didn't care for it.
And stuff. I liked it. The only problem with it is it's like if you're too close to the explosion, you kill yourself with it. But since I have Nyx and I have that invincibility mode I can go into, that kind of self-damage does not affect me. Parasist, Pox. Pox is an end game type weapon that it's one of the ones I'm most enthused about making. Synapsis, which is another laser type weapon, but it's one of the best ones in the game as of yet. I'm very excited to be making this stuff. Finally. I'm naming the stream New Possibilities. Very excited.
Very cool.
But the Ignis Wraith of itself is a game-breakingly good weapon. It kills. It does the kills. You just spray it around, and everything's just fucking dead.
Nice.
And it starts off with heat damage, but you can do a lot with heat damage. I'm planning on making it blast damage. Blast and corrosive on the Ignis Wraith, and I think that will be enough to... It won't even really matter what Warframe I bring at that point. I'll just annihilate everything. The Opticore is kind of a fun thing for me. Like, it has an insane charge up time, but again, because of Nyx's invulnerability, it's just going to be me just sitting still, charging up, and killing shit. Be probably a good boss killing weapon, honestly. It does a little bit more damage, like, it has more base damage than the Tigris Prime.
Okay.
So it's a pretty beastly weapon once you charge it up. Yeah, let's stay with the Equinox. I sent you an invite, by the way.
Yeah, but I got your invite, but I'm waiting. I'm selling something in the trade chat. I just posted it.
Oh, okay.
I figure I'll slowly but slowly start selling like some of my prime parts.
Is the dojo looking fine since I'm not there? Is everything still there?
Oh, I haven't been in there yet.
Okay. I'm curious to how the dojo's gonna look.
Because
Because last time somebody left.
it's probably gonna be like very plain. So no, you did a lot of the decorating.
Yeah, I went as far as the dojo, but for now I'm leaving the dojo so I can at least get some weapons. If they kick me out, I'm not necessarily going to be torn up about it. Oh, I need to invite you to my ship. There's a few things I changed to my ship that you're going to like. Holy shit.
Actually, go ahead and send me an invite to your ship then.
Alright, I'll have to invite you to squad and then have to invite you to the ship from the squad.
Okay.
Alright. Orbiter, there we go. But yeah, I have to take you to my quarters. The changes I made are in my quarters. Yeah, I gotta get a little more health. Ooh, I have to interact with him. Okay. Come here, I'll pet ya. Get your damage buff all the way up. Okay. Okay, yep, his damage is all the way up. Alright. Okay, you're here. If you notice, I have more fish in my fish tank.
And your Rhino Prime or your Rhino's like glitching the fuck out.
What, my Rhino's glitching out? Really?
Yeah, it's like it's moving or something.
Is he?
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Or maybe
He's not moving on my screen.
He's like spazzing the fuck out on my screen.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I wish I would have been able to see it. He's not.
I may be able to send you a video. Hold on a second.
No, you can't send video on PSN.
Oh, like over text. I was gonna do that.
Oh.
Camera. Okay. Okay, just allow.
But yeah, my fish tank near my Rhino Prime, you're gonna notice I have more fish in there as well. In this kind of U-shaped tank, there's more fish.
Alright, I sent you a clip.
Alright. I'm checking it out.
Okay, so what was one thing you wanted to show me?
Well, I wanted to show you the more fish, and also show you on my little action figure here, my sword is so big that it's still a sizable weapon just as an action figure. Like, I could literally, like, if you were to pick this up and use it, it'd still be a pretty decent sized weapon.
Yeah, I could see it. It's like a really good, like one-handed sword.
Yeah. Which is just ridiculous. I didn't realize it was that big.
Would you say it was humongous?
Yep. Triggered. Alright, checking out that video you sent me. It's loading. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? 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 Oh God! Oh God!
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And it's still doing it.
He's trying to be a sprinkler. He's just a sprinkler that's stuck at the end cycle of sprinkling. Just. Alright, anyway, you're selling stuff, I'll let you sell stuff. Is there any invasions that are up? I'll probably do a quick invasion while you're doing your thing.
Let's see, I got Octavia cooking now.
Nice. Okay, you got... how many... Oh. How many field round do I need? Oh, I just need 5, so I can do 2 invasions, and I'll have enough. Detonate injectors! I need those. I need a shit ton of those. Okay. If I do the detonate injector ones... Alright, I'm doing an invasion real quick.
Okay.
Cassini. Tess. There we go, Cassini, there we go. Infested outbreak. Yeah, so I helped the Grenier with the infested, that's not a problem. I should probably have this out. Wait, oh, I'm in night form. Shit. Maybe in day form. There we go.
Is there a reason why, like, my message won't post to the trade chat?
Oh, it should be in there.
Like, I'm not seeing my name in the chat log.
Are you at the very bottom?
Yeah, I'm at the. Pretty sure I'm at the very bottom. Yeah, I'm at
Okay.
the. Yeah, so the newest messages will show up first.
Right. I don't know. It should be there. Maybe is the chat moving really fast though?
It's moving.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to follow along.
Well, usually,
It might be there. You might have just missed it.
Well, usually, like if you send a message and then immediately try to send another one, it won't let you.
Right.
But I'm able to send, I'll be able to type out my message, and then hit send, and just keep doing that. So, which tells me it hasn't gone through.
Oh. Yeah, for whatever reason, your trade chat messages are not getting through. I don't know what to do about that.
Oh, wait, hold on. Ash Prime Blueprint is not a valid linkable item.
Oh, you're trying to link items? Try just typing it in regular.
Oh, just Ash Prime, and or in brackets, just Ash Prime, and then Blueprint outside the bracket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that might be my problem. Okay, now it went through. Okay, so you know, like I was playing Dark Souls earlier.
Yeah.
and there's I think it's like the Taurus demon that I fight. Basically, it's like it's just past the undead bird.
Yeah.
Like, did they like nerf or did they add something to that boss fight? Because there's that little like ladder you climb. There's like two archers you have to kill. Like
Right.
in the original version, did the demon like jump up on that platform and fight you? Because I don't think he did.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah,
does.
he did. If you stay in there long enough, he'll come up there, and he will take care of business.
Oh shit. Well, I feel like I wasn't up there that long. I was just long enough, for me to kind of get up there, target him, and then do the I forget what it's called. But basically, as you
Yeah, you gotta hurry up and do that. If that's a tactic you're gonna use, you gotta hurry up with that.
Is there a way to like climb faster, like it is in Bloodborne, or not really?
No.
Now you
What
say
you have to
that.
do is you have to lure him away from that area, like sweep through his legs or around him in some way, and then get to a ladder before he does. Like, make sure there's a good following distance in between the two of you.
That explains it. Because I'll lure him away, and then I'll beeline to the ladder, but he does hit me on the ladder, which was probably just enough.
Yeah, at that point the
that
clock's ticking. You need to make light of that. If he's hitting you on the ladder, it means he's already there, and like I said, the clock's ticking.
Okay, it makes a little bit more sense now. But I got him down to like inch of health. He's not hard. He just hits like a fucking truck.
Yeah. Later in the game, he actually becomes a common enemy. And he's actually in a group of like 5. So if you're not smart and you try to approach them, all 5 of them gang up on you, and there's no way in hell you can survive that. Your best bet is to lure them out with either an arrow or some sort of thrown weapon, where you can just kind of aggro one at a time.
Okay.
That's not until later in the game. You have to worry about stuff like that.
I say I like, so far, I like, basically your character doesn't feel slow, like compared because it's running at true, 60 FPS, 1080, maybe even. I don't know. Does Dark Souls Remastered have 4K capabilities? I would think it does.
Bloodborne?
Or Dark Souls. Or Dark Souls Remastered.
No, I don't think Dark Souls is in 4K.
Okay, so it's probably 1080 then?
Yeah, it's 1080.
Okay, cause probably playing on a pro, it is like buttery smooth.
Well, just regular too is not bad either. Whether you play on a pro or you play on the regular, there's a little bit difference, but it's pretty much gonna be buttery smooth no matter what you play on, because it's a remaster. They made the frame rate more constant for all consoles.
But your character, at least in the remaster, it doesn't feel like you're like dragging ass. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
just hurry up. Like you actually, in a sense, like you feel the character's weight.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of weird, but also that's probably the best way I could explain it.
I understand what you mean.
And welcome to the stream, Killen. Basically, you tuned into the middle of a discussion about Dark Souls Remastered, and I was playing a little bit earlier, and I played a little bit of the original, and I'll just, some of my observation is how buttery smooth Dark Souls Remastered is as compared to the original. And I'm also trying to sell some Prime parts in the trade chat and have no luck. Oh, and I have 2 Warframes cooking right now. Limbo Prime, Yi, and Octavia.
And do you also have E?
Oh, someone's trying to sell Necros Prime stuff for 200. They're asking way too much. But
Yeah.
he's probably, I think the highest I've seen him sold on the Warframe Market website is 130, but median is about 117. So I'm trying to sell them. I'm posting them at 120. Yeah, some of these people that are pricing their stuff, like they're smoking something. Because I just see ones like 300 for Necros Prime.
Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to cash in on noobs that don't know the difference.
That could be it.
They're trying to look for people that have more plat than brains.
So I wonder what Tiger's Prime set goes for.
Tiger's Prime, the set goes for 120.
Oh, that's pretty good. I guess let me know when you're done with the mission so I can join you. It's probably a little boring, just doing nothing and staring at the trade chat.
Want to help me with invasions then? After this?
Yeah,
I'm gonna build one right now.
Yeah, I can lend you a hand.
Alright. Well, I might be able to join it if you... I own, because we just got started, so... Well, never mind. I think there's 4... Yeah, there's 4 people. Never mind. It's squad's full. My bad. That's gonna distract me. I switch chats. There we go. Ah, shit, I'm in the objective. Ah, shit, there you go. Ah, shit. I'm on the last wave right now.
Okay.
Okay, all done. Got one more invasion left to do, which is 3 missions long.
Do you happen to know how much Loki a blueprint for Loki Prime goes for?
How much what?
Platinum Loki Prime blueprint goes for?
Uh,
If not, I can.
imagine it goes for quite a bit because he was unvaulted a while ago. It's going to be a while again before he's unvaulted. So I imagine he's going to go for quite a bit.
Well, it's just a blueprint. I should have his blueprint and his chassis.
Alright.
So,
let me get on here.
according to the
Check.
market,
Loki Prime Blueprint.
so far I think I'm seeing he goes for. Well, I think one was sold for 10 plats. So I'm gonna assume 10 plat for his blueprint.
Alright.
Chassis. What does that go for? Loki Prime chest is I think goes for about 15. Let's try past 90 days.
Apparently it's so hot in Arizona right now that cars are melting.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit, though.
Like, because, you know, the bumpers and stuff on cars are plastic. Apparently it's so hot they're melting the plastic.
God damn.
Good thing I don't live down south. I would never make it down south. I love cold way too much.
Same. Like, hell, I'll start bitching when it reaches 80.
Exactly. Well, even up in the 8, like, it's fucking hot outside. I fucking hate outside.
Well, I can tolerate 80 if there's a consistent breeze. Again, keyword is tolerate.
You know, if it's windy, if there's like, 10-mile-an-hour winds or over, I'm all about 80 because 80 feels like 70 at that point. But no.
Yeah, I am not looking forward to tomorrow at work.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, period, because even in the AC, my AC is not powerful enough to handle that kind of weather. So even standing in front of the AC, I'm not safe from the heat.
Let's say Kurtz does sell AC units. But again, I think I know we got like basically I think our lowest BTUs is 8,000. Not sure what you have in your window right now.
I think mine's 5,000.
Okay, yeah, I think the lowest we have the BTUs. I don't know. We might. I know. I don't.
How much
remember.
does it cost?
I don't. Again, I don't remember offhand. But
can you give it like a price range at least?
250 plus.
That's not bad. I'm putting on a wish list. Hold on. I'm writing that shit down.
Actually, shit. We might have it on our website.
250 plus 8,000 BTU AC.
This place is crawling with infested. Unfortunately, something far more ominous awaits. Make your way deeper into the base. We've contacted you with the mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target. The creature is incredibly agile for a deformed quadruped. Keep moving to avoid being crushed.
Oh shit, I'm in the wrong Warframe for this. Wrong Warframe for this. Can someone tank for me for the boss fight? I cannot be the first one in there. If I'm the first one in there, I'm gonna die.
Oh, hold on a second. Okay, so we have a 5,000 BTU for 130. Okay.
I paid $120 for mine at Walmart. Huh? No, I did. Oh, it was Meyer. I thought I said liar, and like, no, I'm not lying about that.
Alright, okay, hold on. Okay, so a 6,000 BTU is 170.
Step up.
Oh, I was off. Or it was actually cheaper. So an 8,000 BTU unit is 209.
209. Oh.
I was in the 200s. Which it'll probably with tax it probably will be.
Well, I'd rather you overestimate the price than like undersell it and like it's like double price or whatever. So that's actually a good.
That's also not including tax either.
Oh.
So probably with tax, yeah, it's probably gonna be close to the 250 mark.
True. Oh shit, I forgot. Help me. He's gonna kill me. Shit, he got me with his quills. Revive me.
I'm coming. it's this way. Okay, it's dead. I didn't do jack shit.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work.
I'm that guy that does literally nothing in the group project, but gets the
Just
AA away.
AFK did the whole thing.
We've all been that guy at some point. We've all been that guy.
I don't think I've ever AFK'd on somebody, actually. I've never AFK'd. I've been a griefer. I've been less than nice to people. But I've never... I don't think I've ever AFK'd.
Oh, and I was thinking, granted, I have, we'll go to, it's more kind of more applied to me in college than anything.
Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Alright, so lesson learned, I need to tank up a little bit. I cannot equinox this.
Wait. Like, can you like change the pose of your operator? Oh yeah, it might be under appearance.
Like the back of your ship operate.
Yeah, because I accidentally pressed like R1, and apparently when you press R1 in your ship, yeah, so as soon as he's walking, it was like, okay, I made you look like a boy, but you walk like a bitch. Classic.
I thought in honor of your operator, I'd play that for you.
assassination contracts are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces. Search the area. Leave no survivors. One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned Greer asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible. Elude its bone-chilling shrimps if you wish to stay alive.
Also, the whole Samuel L. Jackson thing, like Hannah's ghost for Destiny.
Is an aberration of trusted flesh. But the thing out of its
Yeah, I can. You know, I wish they actually did that. Got Samuel L. Jackson instead of Peter Dinklage.
It would definitely be one hell of a selling point.
Well, the thing is, they kind of use Peter Dinklage as Ghost as a selling point.
time to go to work.
Well, yeah, I remember the market came in, or one of the things. It's like, oh, this is like the most expensive, one of the most expensive games ever made. It's up there with like GTA 5.
Nice work taking down the VIP. We'll get to extract.
Well, then after playing Destiny first, and then playing Borderlands, it's like Borderlands, it crushes Destiny, like no contest.
Well, so is Warframe.
Yeah, you hear a lot of people, you know, basically they get really bored with Destiny and jump aboard to the Warframe hype train, and I say we welcome them.
Like you know this, but I'm a very big Halo fan, and just the way they kind of continue their legacy, and the way Bungie did Destiny, I'm just like, how could you go so wrong? Like, you have the graphics, you're a AAA studio, you have all the resources in the world to be able to pull something off, and then you fall so far from that. And they're not even nickel and diming you to death. They're just like, bam, expansion. Bam, this expansion. Hey, pay more for this. Pay that. Loot boxes, loot boxes, loot boxes. Like, it's just such a shameless way of doing things. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. They're just like, yeah, we're a scam. Most places like EA would try to hide that fact. You know, they try to hide their loot boxes and not be forthcoming about being a scam. Us, we embrace that shit.
Yeah, coming from someone who's actually, you know, played Destiny, I'm not gonna lie, it can be fun, but you know, if you're going to expecting it's going to be a lot like Halo, you're going to be sadly disappointed.
Yeah. Well, it's pay to win. Like everything is locked behind this door that you have to fork money over for.
Well, it's not really that, but you know, it'll be more efficient to, you know, to basically buy basically you can grind like platinum in-game currency
contracts are not
but
to
it'll
continue
take
running.
fucking forever.
Running this target
You're just
will
better
have a
off buying.
significant impact on enemy bases.
Forget what they
No
use.
survivors. One of our spy cells
But
has been lost.
but you guess you can buy like legendary weapons, but you need like X amount of like resources.
Whatever is responsible.
So usually it's like a 4 or 5 resource recipe. Like and 4 out of 5 are really easy to get. It's the last one that's kind of a bitch to grind for. And you can only get that one resource by literally doing the same mission over and over and over, for like literal hours.
Creature is incredibly agile for a deformed quadruped. Keep moving to avoid being crushed.
There it is.
But yeah, like Warframe doesn't do that shit. Like you can grind for it,
May perform the synthesis I require.
and there's only certain things you can actually pay for. Like certain things you have to grind for. They're not gonna put everything out there for you to buy.
Your target is an aberration of twisted flesh. Put the thing out of its
Like
misery.
Octavia parts, you have to farm those. You cannot buy them unless you buy the Warframe in general.
Target acquired. Take them
Certain
down.
resources you have to. You can't buy resources.
Well, and I also like it's kind of more like an added thing, but I like that there's actually like a community trade.
Yeah. And that's the way you can get plat from other players. Like if you have something that someone else wants, there's your plat right there.
Taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
And it's not hard to do, even if you with all the useless parts in the world for primes. You can sell prime junk, you can still get something out of it.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Hey, you got Nixer optics.
Yep. We've gotten systems and 2 new optics so far. All you're missing is chassis, and you'll be able to put Nix together.
I may have to check on that because remember you said Nix was really good.
Well, it's the right build. Her builds kind of take a little bit of brain power to put together, but she's effective. Kind of like there's like 2 different builds that are very useful. Oscar.
Okay.
Or I'm leaving group.
Okay. Actually, I just got things for regular Nix. I have 1 chassis, 2 neuroptics, 2 systems. Oh shit! I just need. So you just buy your blueprint in the market then?
Yeah, you can buy your blueprint in the market.
Shit, I could put her together.
Nice. But yeah, Nyx is she's another one that they kind of pulled from their original game, Dark Sector. She's one of the bosses.
Okay.
So yeah, Excalibur and Nyx both are ones that they pulled from Dark Sector. Sit. Sit. Calm down. Kip, no. Don't get him riled up. It's hot. You guys need a timeout. Just cool it. Alright, Aureus. There's Aureus right there. Infested outbreak again. There's a lot of infestation outbreaking. Bugs. Be good. Nope. Shit, I didn't mean to turn the screen off. Drink Pepsi. That'll make all your dreams come true.
Pepsi Man!
Well, shit. Oh, here's the juggernaut. There you go, juggernaut's team. Yep. I cannot keep up with that shit. There we go. Faction killed. Whew.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Oh yeah, Culper's.
Which will benefit you as well. You'll get the drops for it.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Have you heard of the new character they're adding to Overwatch?
Yeah, it is basically. It's basically just like a giant tank, kind of similar to Diva, but like the pilot is a hamster.
Yep. Well, it's gonna have different mechanics than Diva as well. It's gonna be more mobility based. Pretty much a wrecking ball. You're piloting a wrecking ball with and then like unfolds with turrets. No, I did not want this in my head. No, no. Let's see here. What's a good song? You know what? It's been a while since I listened to this song, so. Alright, so I need to tank up more. I need a tank with armor. Not just any old tank. Doesn't leave a lot to fantasy. Nothing peace of mind. Can't stay inside the life. It's cold and easy. Shouldn't leave a lot that I can see. Have you seen the video for this song? Jim Root breaks it down like his lead guitarist. He breaks the song into like 3 parts, and like I don't know, it's just insanely simple what he does, but it sounds so good.
I think I have seen it, but it's been a while. Let's say I know I definitely seen the video for The Devil and I. Was that?
Yeah.
That video is weird.
Well, I'm talking about Jim Root with like he breaks down his guitarist, like how to play the song.
Oh, well no, I haven't seen that.
Okay, you would probably be able to play it if you watch that video. It's super simple. I'll look for it later and give it to you. But it first breaks down into 3 parts, and each of the 3 parts has like 3 chords to it. And even he admits, like, you know, for this song I kind of just ad-libbed the whole thing, and so it's not terribly complex.
I would consider what I've learned from the service.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death and infested. Although it should go away, but it helped the fight to draw out.
I'm not sure about you, but after watching that whole, like, narcissistic parents thing, like, I don't know, it just, the more I think about it, the more it's like, oh my god, a light bulb just went off. Not sure about you, though.
Yeah, I'd say everything that makes more sense.
Here comes the juggernaut.
Like, have you thought about it all after the fact?
I have a little bit.
Well, I'd love to hear what are your thoughts?
Well, one definitely, no, let's say, well, just one, one applies more than the other, I would say that.
Okay. For instance, being very vague.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Or you just not want to go into detail?
Not right now. I'm not sure if they're kind of like. I think they're in bed right now.
Alright. So the conversation for a different day?
Yeah.
Alright.
Another job well executed.
I guess I'm just kind of weird that way. I like talking about these things even though I'm really not... I'm not holding a grudge. I just find it fascinating. I like to take things apart. I like to dissect things
Right.
of life and just take it for what it is.
Well, I guess the thing that really stood out is basically the whole like, I want you to be happy, but on my terms. And I feel like that
Exactly.
that applies to both of us.
Yep.
But even
Well, and the whole like, even with the whole like, I want you to be better than me, but I don't want you to be better than me, sort of thing. Like, I want you to have a successful job. I want you to be making, 5, 6 figures.
and here's
but I
some
don't
jobs
want you
lined up for
doing
you
better
that
than
do
me.
that.
I'm no way in any shape or form going to help you with that. That's totally on you to do all that. I want that for you. But then again, it's going to hurt my pride when you make more than me. So I'm going to sabotage you. One of the eye-opening things for me too is like one of the symptoms that they named off for people that grow up with narcissistic parents is the self-sabotaging. Like, I've noticed this about myself. I didn't know how to fix it, but I've noticed it. It's been brought up to me a bunch of times that I sabotage myself in my relationships with people. And I just had no clue how to make that stop. It just came natural to me. It just happened. But after watching that show, like, that's why. Okay, that's why that happened. That makes sense now.
But the whole like I want you to be happy but on my terms. Then that really that spoke to me hard. Because even now it's like, because I hear it's like, oh, I got a girl that I think you really like. It's like that's again the keyword is what you go. It's kind of difficult to phrase, so I just gotta go ahead and wing it. It's like, so that's gonna you think is gonna like me. I have my own unique taste, and
yeah,
basically. Yeah, I say basically their definition of a perfect woman for me is different than my definition of a perfect woman for me.
Yeah. Well, that's out there too. Like, George's gonna find what he wants. Like, it's just up to him that he wants it so bad. He's gonna go out and find it. Eventually, he'll find it.
They're saying, when you're ready, we've got someone lined up. He was like, so you've already made up your mind. Like, I didn't really say that. I didn't say it out loud to them. It's kind of what I thought. It's like,
you're not making up your mind, so we're gonna make it up for you.
pretty much. Which, again, is very narcissistic.
Yeah.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
You also, like, and I don't think Dad's like the enemy or whatever. Like, I don't favor him over Mom or anything. I think they're both equally, both bad and good in a sense. They both tried their hardest to raise us, but they both have narcissistic
Mission
tendencies.
complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Like, mom is narcissistic tendencies A, and dad is narcissistic tendencies B. You put them together, you got A and B, you got sides A and B together, but
Yeah, I could see that, but one, I guess, I would also argue one hides it better than the other.
yeah. I agree with that one as well. One's more forthcoming and more transparent with their tendencies. One's very easy to figure out.
All right, so brief change of topic. Do you want to? I still want to grind for Cora's blueprint. So
All right.
I'm going to do that. Seeing that's again, RNG has been very generous lately. I want to capitalize on that.
All right. I don't blame you. Just give me a second here to come up with a build. I need,
Definitely gonna want Gable Core back on.
But yeah, I don't want to outwardly attack one side or the other. Be like, this person is the worst because of A, B, and C. No, that's not it. That's not my aim with this. It's just fun, just fun to kind of it's fun, kind of relaxing. It's nice to have everything out in the open. It's nice that someone else sees this shit because everyone was fooled into thinking higher of the people that we're talking about. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to name names, but the people that we're talking about, everyone was fooled into thinking that their shit does not stink.
Yeah, I would argue that. Another thing that really spoke volumes to me in that video. So do you remember? This is going kind of way back. This is back basically when we ordered on pay-per-view some adult films.
Yeah.
And obviously, we got scolded, and rightfully so. We, charged
Right.
up quite the tab. And then someone got a phone call, and we were told, in confidence, it's going to be kept in the family. And what does this person do? They check. Oh yeah, this, my two sons ordered, $300 worth of pay-per-view porn, and I felt betrayed. And at the time, I couldn't think of the words. Felt like I know, so angry, and I couldn't put a word to it. And now that I'm older,
Yeah.
I could find a word that fits it perfectly. It's betrayed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's one thing about our lives that everyone at Cindy's work doesn't know about. All Cindy's friends know about everything about us. There's nothing kept private. There's no filter there. Everybody knows everything. I understand, when you have a best friend, you're not going to keep things from them because you do have the open line of communication. But when you barely know these people outside of work, maybe don't tell everybody. Especially when it's sensitive information.
Well, I wouldn't really call it, sensitive information, but it's, it's information that should be, kept quiet because it's rather embarrassing.
I call it sensitive information. It's not everyone needs to know that. We didn't know what the fuck pay-per-view meant. Yeah, the word was there, but we were like, pay-per-view, what's that? It never really dawned on us that our parents are gonna get a bill for this later, and they're gonna be pissed.
Well, yeah,
We were
that
just
whole-
like two innocent kids, just like having fun with something. Anyway, you were saying?
But yeah, I was gonna, I was gonna say, that situation and compared it to that video, it spoke volumes. Because I still remember that feeling to this day, like how I kept a little, I kept a little diary. I didn't use it very often, and I felt like, if something was worthwhile. Basically, if something was something worthwhile writing down, I wrote it down. I think I'll use it like 3 times
You need
ever.
to vent.
Yeah. But I remember writing how I felt, and I think I might have threw it away, but I might have it somewhere around here. I think I read the other day, is like, wow, I sound retarded.
Well,
but then again,
you gotta understand that's your age too. Like, you're comparing it to how you are now.
right?
You're
Yeah.
comparing then to now.
And I was aware that when I read it, it's like, okay, I know I was kind of, I didn't know my vocabulary wasn't as expensive as it is now, but somehow I must have did a good job. I must have did a good job like capturing, without using your word like betrayed or anything. I felt like I did a pretty good job capturing how I felt.
Right. Well, and I'm glad you did vent. I'm glad you did have a journal, because for a while I was worried about you, because whenever something like that happened, where it would cause you to feel extreme anger, like, you would bottle it up. You would have that habit of just keeping it inside and just, like, dude, he's gonna kill somebody one of these days. With that anger being bottled up like that, he's gonna go off on somebody, and he's not gonna stop until they stop moving. Yeah, I thought the same about me too. And I didn't really bottle mine up though. George bottled his up until he punched a wall or something.
It was after the whole like goldfish incident, and I think she was calling. She called the house, basically, wondering how things were going and all that. But yeah, I want to say it was like the Monday after she called the house, and actually, and rightfully so, she was disappointed. But I remember, like, she's like, how would you feel, or no, it was that, how would you, when I get home, I'm gonna, I'm gonna force your hand onto the stove and, or something like that, and I was shut. I guess I accidentally hung up on her a couple of times because I was, because obviously we got big hands, so I was gripping the phone really tight, and my thumb just it slipped on the end call button.
But of course, we're not gonna see it that way.
Yeah, I think after the third time, I didn't, like, hold it like, basically I like pushed the phone to my palm against my ear, just so I didn't have to go through all that again. But so basically she flat out threatened to burn my hand on the stove. And it will be the first year of U of M camp. So she's going to ask for a and again, after everything is refunded, and I highly doubt, they're gonna give out refunds. because it probably have all like the tags and stuff made up. But she threatened to get a refund from the U of M football camp. Yeah, I was pissed like the whole day. I remember even getting on the bus that same day. You know, my friends, you know, Ron was like, "It's something, dude. Are you okay?" I didn't. I remember I was silent. I didn't say anything the whole ride.
Well, and they're not, like, it was kind of obviously we're not going to go for the refund. Even if they would offer a refund, they're not going to do that because they're too proud of their son going to U of M football camp. Like, it'd be them missing out more than anything. Because then they wouldn't be able to brag at work that their sons went to U of M football camp.
Well, then again, you know, it wasn't like it wasn't a special invite. You know, basically anyone can go over there. You just gotta pay. I think at time. You know, I thought, you know, like 300. You know, I guess it is a little expensive, but you know, basically if you had, you know, $300 and provide your own helmet, you know, anyone could go to Ann Arbor and participate in their camp for 3 days. I'm pretty sure it was 3 days.
Yeah. Very true. But it's a shame, like, they're just willing to say anything to us to make us hurt inside because they were mad at us. Like, if you're willing to do that to somebody, you don't have the maturity to be a parent if you can't separate yourself and be like, all right, I'm mad, I need to take a walk or something before I say or do something. I need to cool off before I say or do what I would regret later.
Alright, again, I know I wasn't helping the cause by hanging up on her, you know, 2 other times.
Well, it was an accident too. Like, you were angry and you didn't mean to hang up on her. You were just gripping the phone tightly, and oops, I end the call. I mean, you were handling the situation the best you could at the time.
So the blueprint will drop on location 8?
Yeah. Zone 8.
Okay.
And another thing that always bugged me is I was always treated like I was a heretic. I was always treated like I was the one always rebelling. I tried to get along. I honestly did everything I could think of to try and get along. And it never worked out. No matter what I did, I was always the bad one. I was always the terrible kid. I was always the one, you know, always being selfish, always looking out for themselves. And in the end, I ended up being self-sacrificing to not give that any room to be true. And for a while, I was a masochist, so I was like, go on, hurt me. The more you're hurting me, the more you love me, right? That must be the way that people show love. They hurt each other. And I started hurting myself, like, emotionally, because I'm like, if I hurt myself, maybe me hurting myself will callous me to them hurting me. So I started thinking less and less of myself, trying to, thinking that would be the answer. And I don't know, denying it all those times. Dad would point the finger at me, and be like, this happened because of you. It's your fault. You're a terrible kid. Whatever insult whatever quip he had that day that he wanted to throw at me. And after a while, I got sick of denying. Like, well, he said it to me all these years. I guess it's true. I guess I really am a terrible kid. I guess I really am a lying, selfish, conniving person. I deserve this.
Again, and back to the video that we watched. Now, again, I think if I remember correctly, children who lived with narcissistic parents may experience, like PTSD, high anxiety.
Yep. Yeah, when I went to see the last psych really straightened me out. But basically, I had anxiety to the point where it's manifesting into depression. And the thing with anxiety and depression, like, that kind of level of anxiety mimics bipolar disorder. Because you're switching from one extreme to the other. So a lot of times, having anxiety like that gets misdiagnosed.
Right, it'll probably be really easy to misdiagnose, probably because of that.
Yeah, I've been dealing with anxiety since I was just a little kid. Like, it just continuously got worse. And my anxiety is triggered because I've been put in situations I did not want to be in. Situations where I didn't feel safe. I didn't know how to deal with the situation. I pretty much just did improv and just hoped for the best, that my improv skills would solve whatever problems. Like, I've been dealing with anxiety ever since we've had Patty as a babysitter, because that's when it all started. That's where my anxiety stems from. That's my first experience dealing with a situation where it felt like my life was going to end.
Yeah, I could see that.
And there was no way around it. Like, having to go to Patty's every day tore me up because I did not want to go. I knew it would be an unpleasant experience. I didn't know whether I was going to be beaten, worked to death, whatever was going to happen. I knew whatever was going to happen was not going to be good.
Yeah, and I feel like we told Dad, we don't like going to Patty's because she, did all this, and I think it's got one. I don't think he had a choice because he worked late hours.
Yeah. Well, and Patty had a very manipulative way with people. She knew how to discredit us. She knew how to downplay what she was doing. She wasn't dumb. Which kind of made matters worse. Like, not only was she cruel and just all shapes of wicked, but she was also smart on top of that.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if you know, but it'll be now her ex-husband. That's why Gary divorced her.
Yeah, I heard about that. And I'm glad he's out to greener pastures because for a while, I was afraid of Gary because Gary was always the punishment. Gary was always, you know,
He was the enforcer, and
yeah.
so I think like, it doesn't help. She painted him in that picture.
Yeah. And he didn't know. Like, he could only go off by his wife's word what was going on, so he didn't know what the hell was going on. So when she says, hey, this boy is being bad, all he could really do is take her word for it. But yeah, as I said before, I don't really hold any grudges. It's just, I'm glad that someone else is on the same page. I'm glad there's someone else to talk with about these things.
Ah, shit, I'm down.
I'm not saying what I went through is like the worst that happened to humankind ever. I'm just saying, like, when times are bad, they were really bad. And when times are good, they were really good. Oh boy. Alright, armor up. Get rid of these fucking Grenier. But yeah, it's just, in a way it's kind of funny that throughout everything I was made out to be the Antichrist. Like, I was the interloper, I was the one fucking everything up. But really, I was just doing improv, trying to figure out who the fuck wanted what, and I wanted to give everybody what they wanted. I wanted everybody to be happy.
One more wave.
Like, yep. One more zone. But yeah, in the, another instance is like, you know how Dan City would just badger me for answers? It's like, they would ask these questions, and they would want answers right away. We want answers now. And I'm like, I'd give them the best answer I got. I'd give them whatever. Even if it was a, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know. And eventually it's like, well, you got an answer for everything. I was like, you asked. Like, you want answers now. You told me this. Why do you say you want answers now and then complain when I have all the answers? It's like, it was like ordering a club soda, then getting pissed off at the waiter or waitress that you got a club soda. Oh shit, we need efficiency.
Okay, let's pick up a thing here.
Okay, we made it to the next zone. Whew. Just need to make it past this.
Alright. Searching for... God damn it.
Looking for efficiency after I help you up. Need to find those nodules. Ah, shit.
Aw, shit.
Ooh, got one! Just in time! No, okay, there's not one over there. Shit, I'm gonna have to let you die. I don't have shit time for that. Oh no, oh no. Damn it!
Hunter, you exceed expectations.
Well, also would
Samir,
help.
suck a big fat one.
Also would help if we had 2 other people.
That too. Alright,
did
so
we bail halfway
Neza is
through?
not a good pick for this. His bubble does not hold up very well against being hit a bunch of times. In general, he's a really good tank, but against swarms like that, can't really help him. Alright, let's see here. What's a good Warframe for this shit? I am nettled. You know what? I'm gonna make this a good one here.
See, I think usually for Onslaught, I usually use either Ember or Chroma because they're my best offensive tanks.
Oh no, I got something better. I got something to help all of us out. We won't die as often. I got something cooking.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna use for the next mod slot. I guess I use Reach. I guarantee you good results. There's no possible way this could go wrong.
It sounds like it was about to go horribly wrong.
No. This is foolproof.
Uh-huh.
Have faith in me, man. This is foolproof. I got this. There's no way this could go sideways. I've taken all factors into consideration. There's no way. You gotta trust me. There's no way this can go sideways on us.
You know, if this was like an anime or a cartoon, it would go horribly wrong.
Well, also, if you watch Supernatural, that's like the famous last word before the apocalypse comes. This time, we do things right, Sammy. And Satan and Michael are at war with each other, and the Earth is doomed. Shit.
Alright, hopefully we get 2 other people to join us too. That would help a lot too.
Dean, we need to go to the bomb shelter. Sam, I told you. Everything's fine. No, it's not. It's literally getting biblical out there. Shit is going down. Oh, I love that about the one season of Supernatural when everything starts going off the Bible is for like shit going sideways. Like another phrase for shit going sideways is like shit's getting biblical out there. I love that so much. I love that probably more than I should. But all right, this is my plan.
Hey, we got 2 people with us. Okay, one of them is a Trinity, Haro and Rhino. No, because Rhino would be fine if he uses Roar.
We don't need them. I can do this shit solo. This game ain't got shit on me. Okay, I hurt a little bit. That hurt. Dude, that poor Grenier is so confused by everything. He's like, oh shit, what do I do? Oh shit, just running around in circles.
You know what? Me too, buddy. Me too.
Aye. Where the fuck's some energy? I need some fucking energy.
So you didn't pack Gamma Core?
Oh shit, I did. Hold on. Thank you for reminding me. Never mind, we're going to the next point anyway.
I'll say I specifically packed Gamma Core so I could get my energy.
Yeah, a tip that picked up from me.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome. Of course, saves lives.
What also saves lives? Thick thighs.
I was gonna say memes, but okay. A meme a day keeps the doctor away.
I wish. Oh, how awesome would it be is like, sir, I'm afraid you have stage 4 cancer, and the only cure to remedy that is memes. Here's my iPad and the top page on Reddit. Enjoy.
Make sure you get your daily dose of meat. I want at least 5 to 10 memes per day.
Okay, and sir, I'm gonna need you to make sure you get your daily dose of memes. How much is a dose? As much as you want. Alright, let me rephrase this. It's at least one.
I wonder if it's in someone's Google history, like, can you overdose on memes? Can people die from smoking too much weed? I think it sounded like there's been no deaths. Like, literally no recorded deaths linked to marijuana. Well, I guess marijuana usage. There's probably people that, like, smoked and then try to drive, but...
Well, if anything, you know, I think, again, I've already heard this. I've not done it from experience, but I've heard basically like driving while high, it makes you more paranoid, so you drive more cautiously.
Yeah, you drive like 5 miles an hour. Can you imagine me driving while high? I drive like a grandma already.
They're like, we're going too fast! You just put in the gear.
Dude, we're going like 100. Dude, we're going 10 miles an hour.
It's like, Jesus Christ, is that fucking warp speed? Sir, we are in a residential neighborhood and the speed limit is 25. I am going 20. So calm your tits. Why does one on fire keep turning off?
I don't know.
It probably turned. Probably when you walk through the portal, all of your active abilities get turned off. That's probably what
Yeah,
I
all
think it
abilities
is.
get turned off, and you get like 150 energy.
I was just like, I'm starting to take some damage. Oh yeah, we're on fire now. Yep, that's what I did. All your abilities get nullified when you walk through the portal.
Jesus Christ. The whole map just got nuked. Holy fucking shit, though. Ow, ow, ow. That hurt. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Okay, I've recovered. Ooh. That was close for a second.
Transference still holding.
Oh no. No. I'm not going down like this. Fuck off. Fuck, I went down like that. Alright. Just gonna work my way over.
We lost a person.
Ow. We got this, just don't let me die. We'll keep blowing them the fuck up. Ooh, the infested, this is gonna be easy.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit, especially if you're an Ember, which I am.
Nova, which I am. Because Nova's gonna slow them the fuck down and blow them up. And because we all huddle together, everyone gets extra explosions.
And I fry them, because why not?
I mean, you pretty much are the fire that sparks the wick, so yeah, everything works out.
And that being said, I'm out of energy. which fucking sucks.
You'll get it back. You'll get that back. The energy you spent, you'll get that back.
Nice. Good meme.
Thanks, Toad. Thank me, my friend.
Damn, son, where'd you find those? I probably already asked you this, but where's that even from?
I don't know. I need to do my meme research. It's from my soundboard, but I don't know where the person got the soundboard idea from.
Like what's
Where the meme
what's
came from.
Or, yeah, what's the source of that?
I don't know the origins. All I know is I like it.
A new data conduit is open. Our expanded new Warframe zone.
Okay, it gives you 75.
Portal.
It gives you 75 energy when you walk through the portal.
I get 150. I think it goes off your energy capacity.
Oh, like a percentage?
Yeah. I think it gives you like a half or maybe a third of your energy capacity.
Okay, I think.
Ah shit, it's Grenier.
Yeah, I think my energy capacity for Ember is like 420 something.
Ow. It hurt a little more. I don't like that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck! Stop hitting me!
The clown has no fins. What kind of dreams are you guys having?
Don't you teabag that jump set! You touch a jump set! He's dead! He died last night! Must have been the asbestos in here!
Oh, you guys are gonna love this neighborhood. Everybody recycles. Hey, Derek. Speckins eat dick. Actually, that's probably German for something.
I think you said it right, because you dick.
Enter the conduit now.
Please infested, please infested. No, Grenier. Shit. I don't like getting shot at. I can do the damage, but I can't take the shot. I can't take this shit. I can only disturb them.
Yeah, they're taking a little while for the Gamma Core to kill them.
Ow! You Pinor! Oh, I got the...
Damn it!
Alright, I'm gonna have to tank get you back up, because I am weak as shit right now. There's a big old group over here that is just taking us out. There you go, I took them out. Shit. I'm scared. I'm scared. Shit.
Don't you die.
I killed him for the most part.
Fuck!
I got you. I got you. Speak, dog. Fuck! Good boy. Yes. Energy. Fuck.
Quit hitting me! Oh, god damn it!
Damn it! Shit. Oh, I can't get you up. Oh, God. This is the worst. You're right. Oh, you died. Fuck.
Yeah.
I tried. Oh, now he's down. Fuck. He's right there. In front of the portal. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, he's... Wait. He teleported, but he's still down.
Weird. Okay. We must find efficiency.
Yeah, we need efficiency bad. I know efficiency is crucial. Shut the fuck up, Samaris. I'm not in the mood for your sass. There you go, there's one.
And there's two.
Alright, well, that's gonna have to do for now. Does not mean that's a rhyme. Fuck! Fuck! I was trying to find a safe room.
Actually,
Trying to find some safe space. In my safe space. Oh shit, we need efficiency. We're not killing fast enough. Ow! Why you hurt so bad? And we didn't make it.
You exceed expectations.
Alright,
You are
alright.
more exciting and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
I need a Warframe that can take a few hits and dish them out. Alright, alright, alright. Tank Warframes. Atlas, Chroma, Frostish, Haro, Cora might be good. Well, then again, she can't take very many hits. Never mind. Mirage would be a good one for tanking, but she wouldn't be good for damage. Oberon, Rhino. Rhino's a strong candidate.
So I'm considering switching to Chroma. I think I've been doing pretty good with Ember.
Okay. Zephyr, but then again, Zephyr's good for defense, but she doesn't have anything offensive. Alright, I'm going Rhino. And I'm going to need to make a build specifically for going through the onslaught. Wait, probably put that there. That there. No, not doing that. There. He's gonna be uber strong. Armor him the fuck up. He's gonna be efficient. Alright. Playtime is over, bitches. It's all ogre now. No, I should probably have a better melee weapon than that. Let's see, what's a strong melee weapon for this shit? No, why the fuck not? Kinda fits the fashion frame. There we go. And we're off. One more time.
So we give it one more run and then we call it a night.
Alright.
Alright, so one small change I did for Chroma, I sacrificed an energy, I sacrificed flow for vigor, which gives me more health and shields.
Okay.
Which I figure will be kind of handy for what we're doing. Oh, not this again.
What?
I'm going through the portal.
It's bouncing you out?
Yep.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Oh, you're not part of the crew anymore?
Nope, I'm back in my ship. I was
Alright.
rejected.
I'm aborting the mission then. Guess somebody's aborting with me. Alright. I'm inviting you back. So we can try this one more time.
Oh, I need to accept. My bad.
It's alright.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Oh, anyway, kind of bringing it back to what we were talking about earlier, is, again, not naming names, but the person I'm talking about would want us to open up to them, but it would always turn into ammo to be used against us later. So that's kind of a contradiction, is like, why would I want to talk to you if you're just going to use it against me later? And then they would get mad when we wouldn't talk to them because of this. You know what I mean?
Just not exactly.
Do you see it a different way or what?
Oh, I just don't remember like what you told them that eventually went against you.
Well, like, you know, just sometimes it would happen that way. Where, you know, you're like, we haven't talked in a while, what's on your mind? You tell them what's on your mind, and then they just like, it becomes a joke. It becomes nothing but a joke to him, and it's not a joke that's nice. It's not a joke that both parties can laugh at. It's him laughing at you.
The experiment's design dictates increased efficiency. I trust you will be able to complete this study.
That's a very it's a very belittling kind of thing. Like, you know, I'm glad that my problems can be just so humorous to you. If I ever had a problem with how I was treated or something, they always treat it like it was a joke. So it was, you know, I felt like I was a joke to him at that point. I'm a joke to you? That's what you think of me? I got a lot of, I don't know, a lot of repercussions handed to me for being sensitive. Because I've always been the sensitive type of person. That's just how I am. But, like, someone like him, where he's not in tune with sensitivity, he's not in tune with anything that has to do with emotion, other than, hey, I'm gonna make fun of you, or... I mean, it's all fair and game. It's all fair game if, like, I'm in tune with his emotions, but he was never in tune with anyone else's.
I could see that.
I think that kind of comes from narcissism. It's like, you, like the narcissistic person wants their feelings to come across, wants their feelings to be respected, but has no plans of reciprocating such. And that would always bug me. That would always bother me. Is it was a one-way street that way. And like Dad would always treat you better. Like out of the both of us, he always treated you better because he saw more of himself in you. And again, that comes from narcissism, but in Dad's eyes, I was too much like Mom, and in Mom's eyes, I'm too much like Dad.
Yeah,
But yeah,
anyway, so this next point I want to bring up, I'm not sure if it's like kind of like, I don't know, the condescending or narcissistic, but you know our cousin who was formerly called Elise, and now he prefers to be called Adrian.
Okay, he wants to be called Adrian?
Yeah, basically, Elise is transgender and wants to be identified as a man, and is now calling himself Adrian.
Okay. I was not aware of this.
Oh, well, surprise.
Well,
But anyway, you know, basically, well, they still call Adrian Elise, and they still use the female pronoun.
so they're using the female pronoun still?
Yeah. And not saying it to his face, but it's kind of more kind of talking about Adrian.
No, that's especially wrong. If you're calling anything, you should do it to their face.
But I think when it first came out, it was more sending names like, oh, she's still going to be Elise to me. But yet you preach, oh yeah, everyone should have the right to happiness and all that. And
yeah, that's fucked up.
But when it puts your own family, no, it's one way or the other.
Right. It's all fun and games until it's close to home. Yeah, that's wrong. I no. If Elise is, what did he say his name is now?
He prefers to be called Adrian now.
Adrian. Okay. I'm gonna have to drill that into my head. Adrian. Yeah, I gotta say, I did not think that, I didn't think Adrian was going to be transgender.
Neither did I. It kind of came as a surprise, but I'm also at the same time, I'm happy for
I'm cool
him.
about it. I'm just surprised, I'm just like, wow. I thought that she was happy, I thought he was happy with the gender he was born in. I didn't think there was any of unhappiness to be had there. But whatever, if Adrian's happy that way, then whatever, I don't care.
Right, and he's actually
doesn't really change anything with me other than I have to rewire my brain to call Adrian and use the right pronouns.
No, I think I'm at the point where I can, through some mental conditioning, I can make the adjustments where I can, call Adrian, not Elise.
Yeah. I kind of feel bad for Adrian because, like, to kind of be in that headspace where, like, people don't accept you, I know what that feels like, and it's not good. Like, if Adrian ever wants to hang out or something, I'm game, like...
Well, Adrian, he's in a good place in his household.
Okay.
I was more talking, was just, me, Dan, Cindy here. Or we're talking about Adrian, but they say Elise by her other, or I'm not sure by her former pronoun or former name. I don't know how I would phrase that.
You're saying the feminine pronoun. You're saying that they're saying the feminine pronoun.
But yeah, it's kind of kind of odd, as much as they kind of preach, equality and sensitive to others' feelings,
Acceptance, tolerance.
Yeah, accepting. They're not so accepting and tolerant themselves.
Yeah.
Granted, they are.
Well, I knew all along, like, being the way that I am, I was kind of the black sheep of the family. I knew they're not accepting. It's not news to me.
Granted, they are getting a little better about it, but it's like baby steps.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of knew that about them already. They weren't accepting of people. You can see that by the way they treated me. And I was always blamed too. Like, you can pretty much be like, what? You might remember this. Them saying this is they always said, "Why do you try so hard to be different?" Remember those discussions?
Yeah, I think I can remember a few of them.
They always blamed me. It was always my fault. Like, why do you try so hard to be different? Like, I don't try to be anything. I just am.
Well,
I just want you to accept me.
Well, you try to be your own person, not the person they want you to be.
Exactly. Well, if they want me to be that person, I am. Like, I am what I am. Like, I'm not gonna teeter-totter one way or the other. I'm not gonna senselessly rebel just because. Everything I do has a rhyme and a reason to it. I don't senselessly live just to rebel.
Transference still holding.
But it's kind of funny too, because like everything about me is something they don't like. Like everything I am pretty much is something they don't like. They don't like that I like snakes. They don't like that I like, all kinds of different animals. They hate snakes. They hate, they would hate all my animals. They don't care for the lizards or any of that noise. They don't like that I'm sensitive, and I'm a sensitive person. I cannot turn that off. I just am. For life, better or worse, I'm going to be sensitive. I might as well work with it. But that's kind of their answer for everything, is just, we don't like this about you. Why don't you change that? It's never about them like, oh, hey, maybe we should accept that. It's always, you should not be that, or you should not do that. And again, it stems from narcissism. I'm not saying they're the worst or that they're evil. It's just they are what they are, and I'm not holding grudges for it. There's no point. They're not going to change. Nothing's going to get done. I can hold grudges until I'm dead in the ground, but it's not going to change anything. It's just, again, it's funny. Like, it's ironic. There's a lot of irony in this situation. Unfortunately for me, I'm kind of separate. Like, I don't mean to wave this in your face or anything. That's not my intent, but I don't live there anymore. So stuff like this doesn't affect me. Or, well, it kind of affects me because, you know, your past, you know, you are, part of your past lives on in your present, and then your present lives on in your future. Like, that sort of thing. Like, there's a connection. But other than that basic connection, it doesn't affect me, and it doesn't have to affect me. So I'm kind of cool with it. I'm just like, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not a conspiracy theorist where I'm just on a chalkboard, you know, drawing lines to like all these newspaper clippings. Like, my parents are this and this is Illuminati. No, conspiracy bullshit. No. I just see humor in these things. I guess I see humor in Dan and Cindy always pointing the finger and making me out to be the bad one, when it's obviously they're the ones that are, by definition, toxic people. And one of the things, and I'm sorry if I'm going on, I'm sorry if I'm boring you.
Oh, no, you're not.
But one of the things that really helped me in therapy more than anything was my therapist looking at me dead in the face, and he says to me, it's not your fault. None of what you're going through is your fault, which is liberating for me. I'm just like, holy shit, I'm not a bad person. I'm not those bad things my parents always told me I was. Holy shit. And my therapist is like, I don't know how you made it this far, but you've made a lot further than most people in your circumstance. You've lasted a lot longer in shoes. It's like, I've been through some shit, but he said, I've been through a lot of shit, but compared to you, I've lived a fantasy life. He's like, I can help you. I've been through enough where I can help you, and I know how you feel, but you're setting a new extreme. And he's like, in some way, you know, I'm complimenting you, and like, I marvel at this, because you have a beautiful life story, but I'm also telling you, we have a lot of work to do. But yeah, to hear that from him, like hear that not only on like a business, like a professional side of things, but personally saying, you know, I'm not sure how the hell you survived. That meant a lot to me. I'm just like, yeah, you know, I've impressed somebody with my wit, with my way of survival. My survival skills have impressed him. That really felt good to me, and it meant a lot to me. It still does. And he also said, like, no one has a skill set that I've ever met. No one has a strong enough skill set of everyone he's ever known of, like, improv, like, figuring things out, like, problem solving. I have the strongest problem solving skills he's ever seen. And he's like, you are a problem solver. That's obvious by everything you've told me. You are a problem solver. And that's gotten me through so much. You see a problem, you attack it, you face it head on, you solve the problem. He's like, for better or worse, you solve the problem. Even he's like, you know, even if it means you lose out, you're still solving the problem. And he's like, we need to fix that. We need to fix that you're too willing to sacrifice yourself to solve the problem.
Sounds like an anime protagonist.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much an approach I had to take. Like, I had to be pretty much an anime protagonist to get as far as I did at that point. That was pretty much all that was keeping me up, was the fact that I'm just like, I gotta solve this. Like all this conflict in my life, like, it has to mean something. There has to be some way of mending the situation where everyone wins. And I would literally lose sleep over it, man. I would not get much sleep at night because I'm just, you know, I'd be brainstorming all night long. Like, Dad's treating me this way, Cindy's treating me this way. How do I solve this? How do I get through to them that I'm not evil, that I mean good, I'm not selfish, but I also have needs? I have emotional needs, I'm sensitive, and I'm you know, I would think all night, like, how do I get through to them? How do I show them that being sensitive isn't take care of myself, make sure my needs are met, isn't a bad thing? I never really went on my way to be an asshole. I was never a person to just put myself first above everyone else.
Oh, we're absolutely crushing it.
Yep. Oh shit, we're at 10. Oh, we passed where we're supposed to go. Oops. Maybe I made too good of a build for Rhino? Ah shit, I need energy. Okay, I got energy, we're good. Fuck you, asshole.
This is the last wave.
It's not the last wave. We go until there is no more. Until we run out of efficiency.
Oh. I thought 10
there
was
is no last wave. It just keeps going, man. It just keeps going.
I thought 10 was the cap.
No, there is no cap. That's just as far as we've gone. That's our record, is 10. I'm trying to find people to kill.
Oh, fuck, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Wait. Oh, come the fuck on. There we go.
Okay, I'm putting in a note. Do not go under the stairs. It's a trap.
Yeah, I just spent the last 30 seconds like, oh, I'm trapped. What do I do?
I thought, man, I was like, how do I get him out of there? Like, do I kick him? What's going on?
Oh, jeez, Rick! I got stuck under the stairs. Oh, did you notice that the guy who was with us originally, Dale Dog, we played at wave 5 no less. Can we please finish? At wave 5.
Again, I was too busy killing stuff. I was gonna message him like, there is no finish. You go until you can't anymore. There is no finish.
Yeah, just like we haven't really been trying. We just kind of been fucking off.
Yeah, I've been pretty much just turning off our brains and just shooting the shit. Most of our brain power goes to our mouths. But yeah, I'm not sure if you got in that headspace or not, where it's just you're problem solving. You're just like, I'm miserable. You know, this whole situation, what they're accusing me of is making me miserable. How do I solve this? Why doesn't it make sense to me?
Usually, I don't think I've been in too many situations like that. Usually, if I'm ever feeling, like kind of like down, I just do what makes me happy. A lot of times, it's playing video games or watching an anime series or
Yeah.
well, a lot of times.
Well, I'm talking about as a kids, though.
Oh.
Like as kids, as we're being raised that way, like, did you ever get to a point where you're trying to think of like you're done with a pen and a pad of paper, and you're just going over your mind like what you could do differently to make things smooth, like what approach, what just throwing everything out there, just willing to do anything that took to keep the peace.
I don't think I've thought about it too much, because I feel like if I try to do something, I'll just make the situation worse. So I'll just I guess I don't know how old are we talking here? So I think are you talking like 12 or 13?
I'm talking anywhere between 12 to like 16.
Okay, probably. Yeah, I'll probably honestly just turn my brain. Just not worry about it, and tomorrow's a new day, and take it on as it comes. And that's still kind of true today.
Yeah. That probably was not good for my anxiety, but I'd always think, like, anytime a problem like that occurred, what I did, I would just think, like, I would just put the pedal to the metal, just rack my brain around it, try to come up with something. Like, come up with a way that everyone wins. Or at least, like, a peaceful solution. Like, even one, like, after a while, it's like, even ones that mean I lose. If I lose, they win. That'd be fine, as long as there's no more fighting. And they always accuse me of always liking to fight. Like you like to fight. You love to do this. You just do this because you love it. It's like, no, I don't fight because I want to. I'm fighting because there's something to fight for. Like, I'm trying to get my point across. I'm trying to get through to you. Like, you'd always assume the worst and think of me in the worst light. Which again is pretty damn ironic because it was further from the truth. I was looking for a solution. Like I have proof. Like I have literal physical forensic proof on my body where I tried to be, like, I literally broke my body trying to be a good son to him. My back is fucked from years of football because I was trying to do something he would be proud of me in. I didn't like football. I hated it since day one. I stuck with it because it made him proud. I want to make him proud. I want to show him I was making an effort. I mean, there was times I didn't want to give up, though. I'm not saying it like there was sure shit times. I was just like, you know what? It's not working. It's not phasing them. It's not making an impression. It's not doing shit. All I'm doing is I'm hurting myself every day. I'm not going to preach like I was the Messiah carrying a cross. There was a lot of quit in my body. My body did not want to go through what I was putting it through every single day. Oh yeah, I stuck with it because I was obligated to, like, and he would not let that go. We've spent X amount of dollars on you in football, and you can't quit now.
Yeah, I think I remember like every year you talked about quitting, and then they threw that. But it wasn't again. Shit, I lost my train of thought.
Well, they call me ungrateful and everything else. They throw every other name in the book. You're ungrateful. You know, you're just quitting because it's easy. You're trying to take the easy way out. You're just lazy.
Yeah, granted, I think this is like after the season.
Yeah. Well, I tell them, like, after this season, I'm out. I'm not doing football anymore. This season is my last season. I can't do it anymore. And I even offered, like, I will do weightlifting with Jordan. Now, I liked weightlifting. I didn't want to give that up. I like taking care of my body. I wanted that much. But I just straight up told him, like, I don't like football. I'm miserable in football. I don't fit in. I'm the worst person on the freaking team. And like everyone on the team is like, why are you here? Why are you here? You obviously don't want to be here. Why are you here? And I couldn't explain it to them because like everyone thought so highly of Dan Cindy because they bought them kudos on game day. They bought them snacks on game day and Gatorades, and they're there to greet the team with a smile and explain to them that it's not fun and games at that, you know, when I'm back home. It's just they think I make it up. But oh, it can't be that bad at home. You have great parents. They're lovely parents. It's like you don't know them. You can't say that.
Yeah, I feel like that's true.
You don't live with them.
Like every family, like, but what's their true character behind closed doors?
Yeah, and again, I've tried to explain to them like they're a lot different. They're a lot different when they're not on their best behavior, and nobody would believe me. Nobody would believe that. Like, oh, you don't have it bad. You have great parents. I don't know what your problem is. But yeah, like, it's funny to me though, like, the whole chiropractor thing I've told you about, I've probably said it a million times at this point, where a chiropractor is just counting all the shit that's wrong with my bag. Like, you played football a lot, didn't you? Like, yes, sir.
Yep.
By the looks of things, you were on the front line. Yes, sir. I love a lineman. Slipped and hit your tailbone a lot, didn't you? Yes, sir. I live in Michigan. It gets icy in the winter. I would occasionally slip and hit my tailbone on the hard ice. Yep. And he like made a printout of my X-rays. Like, you got hit here, you got hit here, you got hit here, down here.
Okay, hold that thought. So to Lloyd Banks, basically, after we get done with this mission, I'm going to call it a night here. So.
All right.
As much as I'll like for you to join, maybe we can join us on future game streams. But as of right now, it is 12:30 in Michigan right now, which is beyond my bedtime. So.
Yep. He's got work in the morning. He works at an appliance store, so it's not necessarily the easiest job.
It can be pretty easy. It's a lot easier than you think.
Okay.
And we have a dolly that does all the heavy lifting. The only thing that's got to be mindful of is not banging the shit out of people's walls and floors.
Which we're used to anyway, because we've moved a lot of people around. Core neuroptics.
Okay.
When will it end? End my suffering.
We picked too good of a team. Well, it's slowly but surely getting down there. I don't know, I feel like we're not going through as much efficiency as we normally do. Well, yeah, the whole point of us doing the onslaught is hopefully get a chance to drop. Oh, you left. I don't know if I complete my thought. The whole point of doing. Oh, okay, send me a friend request. ADD.
Cora Blueprint, that's what we're after.
Thank you.
No problem. Got you covered. We're trying to be done. We are too good of a team right now. As you may know, in the onslaught, you go until you run out of efficiency. There's no early extraction, so we're just going, and there is no stop. This team is too good.
It's 3 people. It's a Chroma, Rhino.
We've been at this a while. I think. Yes, the same match you walked out on. This is the same shit. It's a while. Yeah, we're down to 22%, but I don't know how long that 22% is gonna last. It could last a while longer.
Good. I'm glad efficiency is failing. We've been at this a fucking while. I feel like a meeting that's lasted longer than 2 hours.
Mr. Me's supposed to live this long. It's getting weird. Choke up on the club.
Okay, I think we'll be done soon.
I hope so.
2, 1. Back to 2.
This experiment will fail if your efficiency drops further.
Sweet Jesus.
The new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Not Cheez-Its. Jesus.
What if?
Goddamn, honey.
What if? What if? What if there's Jesus flavored Cheez-Its?
Jesus on a Cheez-It? The crouton of Christ. The Cheez-It.
I feel like a comedian made that joke before.
Dane Cook. He was
Oh.
talking about communion.
Oh, that's God. I love that bit. I used to really
Yeah,
like
it was a
Dane
very
Cook.
nice bit. It was just because he would put his hands out and his mouth open at the same time. Like, your move, holy man. Like,
Oh,
for
that's-
communion.
That's like one of his first standout bits.
Choose wisely. And he talked about fantasizing about grabbing all the little biscuits, the crouton of Christ, and he would just make a big bowl, like pour milk on it and make a cereal out of it. Certain way, the holy way, with Christ checks. It's a miracle in a bowl. They talked about like opening a box, a little angel flies out.
I need to watch that stand-up special. That's one of my favorites. Also,
I had the album. I had the actual Dane Cook full album,
yep, and in fact, we
and
still
that was
have
in
it.
there. Nice.
If you're
Well-
not too busy, confirm me a copy of that, please.
I will
I
work
don't
on
usually
it.
condone piracy, but I want a copy of that shit.
Actually, fuck, it might be on Spotify. I don't know.
I don't use Spotify.
Dude, you're missing out. No, I don't have Spotify. Well, I
Go.
got that Spotify Premium.
What'd you do, Bugs?
Okay, also new Bullet for My Valentine album is available on Spotify.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble, mister. Trouble.
Dean Cook. Yep, all of his stand-ups on Spotify.
Cool. I gotta pee first, okay? I've been holding it for a while because of stream.
I was like, one of my favorite like Dane Cook bits was I think it's called like the chicken sandwich in the heckler. Or basically the premise of the joke is that he's at a Burger King, someone cuts in front of him, and then it's on. It was like
Another good bit is the where he worked at the BK Lounge.
Oh, yep, that's a classic.
They had that one lady and just like, you know, just
Okay. Turned out
and
turn
he
the
like
main
talked
down,
about like
Skid
the opposite of that, like the opposite customer on the spectrum of that is like
and the pickles.
sauce, stat. She wants it her way.
All right, let's end this bitch right here.
Yeah, end the misery.
All right,
We're going at this too long.
all right, I'll catch you later.
Oh no! Don't you fucking go what is it, hailstorm on me.
What?
She was doing the hailstorm thing. It was like, you know, I missed the misery.
Oh.
I missed the bad things. Etc. Etc. Anyway.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow.